Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. DWI advocate reacts to corruption scheme, a detailed tutorial. This tutorial outlines a scenario where a DWI, driving while intoxicated, advocate discovers and reacts to a hypothetical corruption scheme involving law enforcement and court officials. We'll focus on ethical considerations, investigation strategies, and building a hypothetical corruption reporting system using Python. This is a fictional scenario and should not be interpreted as legal advice. Always consult with qualified legal professionals for real-world situations. Scenario **. Jane Doe is a passionate DWI advocate. She dedicates her life to ensuring fair treatment for individuals accused of DWI, believing in upholding due process and fighting against biased or discriminatory practices. During a routine review of court cases, she notices a peculiar pattern. High dismissal rates. A specific group of law enforcement officers seems to have an abnormally high rate of DWI cases being dismissed, often with vague explanations like insufficient evidence despite seemingly strong initial reports. Favoritism towards specific lawyers. A handful of defense attorneys appear to consistently win these cases, even when the evidence against their clients seems substantial. Lack of transparency. Court records associated with these dismissed cases are often heavily redacted, making it difficult to understand the rationale behind the dismissals. Unexplained assets. Jane overhears rumors about these officers and attorneys suddenly acquiring expensive assets, cars, real estate, beyond what their salaries could reasonably afford. Jane suspects a potential corruption scheme. She believes these officers are intentionally weakening cases to favor specific lawyers, who may be offering kickbacks in return. She decides to investigate and take action. Ethical considerations. Before proceeding, Jane needs to consider the ethical implications. Duty to clients versus public good. While advocating for DWI defendants, Jane also has a responsibility to the community to expose potential wrongdoing. She must balance these competing interests. Accusations and due process. She must avoid making unsubstantiated accusations. Her investigation needs to be thorough and based on verifiable facts. Personal safety. Exposing corruption can be dangerous. Jane needs to be aware of potential risks and take precautions to protect herself. Legal ramifications. She needs to understand the legal ramifications of her actions, including potential liability for defamation or obstruction of justice. Confidentiality. If clients have confided information, she must respect attorney-client privilege. Investigation strategy. Jane needs a systematic approach to investigate her suspicions. Here's a potential strategy. 1. Data collection and analysis. Gather court records. Request and meticulously examine court records for DWI cases handled by the suspected officers and attorneys. Pay close attention to dismissal reasons. Evidence presented. Judges' rulings. Witness testimonies. Officer testimonies. Chain of custody for evidence. Initial police reports. Analyze arrest records. Review arrest records to identify patterns in the way these officers conduct DWI stops and arrests. Are there any inconsistencies or deviations from standard procedures? Background checks. Conduct background checks on the officers and attorneys involved to identify any prior disciplinary actions or complaints. Financial disclosures. If possible, investigate financial disclosures, example property records, business ownership, to identify any unexplained wealth. This can be difficult to access publicly, requiring legal expertise. Witness interviews. Discreetly interview former clients, witnesses, or other individuals who may have information about the suspected scheme. 2. Pattern identification. Statistical analysis. Use statistical methods to identify patterns in the data, example regression analysis to determine if there's a correlation between officer involvement, attorney representation, and case dismissal rates. Network analysis. Map the relationships between the officers, attorneys, and judges involved to identify potential connections and influence. 3. Documentation and verification. Meticulous record keeping. Keep detailed records of all data collected, analysis performed, and communications made. Source verification. Verify the accuracy of information from multiple sources. Chain of custody. Maintain a clear chain of custody for all documents and evidence. 4. Legal consultation. Consult with an experienced attorney specializing in corruption, ethics, and white-collar crime. This attorney can provide legal advice, help navigate the legal complexities of the investigation, and assist in determining the best course of action. Action plan. Based on the findings of her investigation, Jane can consider the following actions. 1. Internal reporting. Report her findings to the appropriate Internal Affairs Division within the law enforcement agency or the Judicial Ethics Board. This is often the first step, but it may not be effective if the corruption is widespread. 2. External reporting. Report her findings to an external agency, such as the State Attorney General's Office, the FBI, or a federal prosecutor's office. 3. Whistleblower protection. If she reports to a government agency, explore whistleblower protection laws to safeguard herself from retaliation. 4. Media exposure. Last resort. As a last resort, if all other avenues have been exhausted, consider providing information to the media to expose the corruption. This should be done with extreme caution and after consulting with legal counsel, as it can have significant legal and personal consequences. 5. Advocacy and reform. Advocate for systemic reforms to improve transparency, accountability, and oversight within the DWI enforcement and judicial system. This could include mandatory body cameras for law enforcement officers. Increased oversight of case dismissal processes. Independent audits of DWI arrest and prosecution data. Strengthened ethics regulations for law enforcement officers and judges. Building a hypothetical corruption reporting system, Python example. To streamline the process of identifying and reporting corruption, let's create a simplified Python-based corruption reporting system. This system will allow Jane to store and manage case data. Identify potential red flags. Generate reports for authorities. Explanation of the code. Case class. Represents a single DWI case with relevant information. Corruption reporting system class. Add _case, adds a case to the system. Analyze _cases, analyzes the cases, identifying potential red flags based on predefined criteria, high dismissal rates, consistent success of certain attorneys, and dismissals for insufficient evidence despite strong initial evidence. This is a simplified example. A real system would use more sophisticated statistical and machine learning techniques. Generate _report, generates a formatted report summarizing the flagged cases and the reasons for the flags. Limitations and improvements. Simplified analysis. The analysis in the code is rudimentary. A real system would require more sophisticated statistical techniques and potentially machine learning models to identify subtle patterns of corruption. Asterisk data input asterisk the example uses hard-coded data. A real system would need a robust data input mechanism, example a database, a CSV import function, or a web-based interface. Asterisk user interface asterisk the code is command line based. A graphical user interface, GUI, would make the system more user-friendly. Asterisk security asterisk a real system would need to be secured to protect sensitive data. Asterisk integration asterisk integrate with court record systems for real-time data access, if legally permissible. Disclaimer asterisk. This tutorial provides a simplified example for educational purposes. Real-world corruption investigations are complex and require the expertise of legal professionals, investigators, and forensic accountants. This tutorial is not a substitute for professional legal advice. Conclusion asterisk. This tutorial demonstrates how a DWI advocate, facing potential corruption, can approach the situation ethically, systematically investigate the allegations, and potentially build a rudimentary system to aid in the process. The Python code provides a starting point for developing a more sophisticated corruption detection and reporting tool. Remember, exposing corruption requires courage, diligence, and a commitment to upholding justice. Always prioritize ethical considerations and seek professional guidance when navigating complex legal and ethical dilemmas.